Hey guys, this is Jonathan's Media Shack here once again. And for my final review for November for this year, I will be reviewing on the Muppets Take Manhattan, that came out in the year of 1984. So, anyways, enjoy. So basically what the plot for this movie is, when Kermit the Frog and his friends start a stage act, they decide to take a show from their college town to Broadway. But, however, once the Muppets wind up in New York City, they have difficulty finding financial support for the production, and instead running into cheats, like Murray Plotsky. Unable to stage the show, the group splits up, and they all take different jobs around the country. Though Miss Piggy secretly remains in Manhattan to keep an eye on Kermit at times, Kermit vows to make the show a hit, and enlists the assistance of diner owner Pete, his aspiring fashion designer daughter Jenny, and the diner's staff of rats led by Rizzo. And just as Kermit thinks he has finally found a backer, and the gang reunites, an accident gives him amnesia. But, Miss Piggy karate chops him after laughing at the idea of being in love with Miss Piggy. Kermit's memories are restored. They go to Broadway, and the play was a smash hit, and in the end Miss Piggy and Kermit gets married at the end, and that's it. That's what the plot is all about. Now, what are my thoughts on this movie? Wow, this is a very great Muppets movie. I'll tell you the reasons why. 1. I find the special appearances in this movie to be absolutely amazing. Like, you got Art Carney, James Coco, Gregory Hines, Dabney Coleman, Joan Rivers, Liza Minnelli, Linda Lavin, and so many others. I mean, it's very awesome to have Hollywood stars' appearances in the Muppets movie, and it always had been. I find it to be very unique. 2. I find the plot for this movie to be pretty interesting. I mean, I like how Kermit was determined to make his Broadway play a success, and wouldn't you know, at the very end, the audience loved it, and became a smash hit. That plot makes this movie very interesting. 3. I like how they showed a flashback with Kermit, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, Gonzo, Rolf, and Scooter as Muppet babies while singing a song, and I thought that it was pretty cool. And, it was also cute when they sang a song. 4. The music in this movie is fantastic. 5. The characters in this movie are really likable, just like in every other Muppets films. And Kermit remains the iconic star of the Muppets, and he still remains such a lovable character in this movie, without being Flanderized at all. And the actors and actresses were great as well in this film. 6. They also had a Sesame Street cameo appearances. I'm not kidding, at the end, you can see the characters from Sesame Street getting ready for the wedding, and it's so phenomenal how they made an appearance like that. That is just downright amazing. 7. I find the humor in this movie to be really charming. 8. The ending for this movie turned out to be very sweet, especially with Kermit and Miss Piggy getting married. And finally, 9. I find this movie to be one of the best Muppets movies, my favorite Muppets movie of all time as of now, and also a really fun movie from the 80s. And, so, for my final rating for The Muppets Takes Manhattan, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 7. What a great Muppets movie. So, anyways, that's all for today's video. See you guys later.